am nothing, but I must be everything. Religion is the impotence of the human mind to deal with occurrences it cannot understand. Communism is the riddle of history solved, and it knows itself to be this solution. Labor in the white skin can never free itself, as long as labor in the black skin is branded. The philosophers have only interpreted the world in various ways. The point, however, is to change it. Reason has always existed, but not always in a reasonable form. The proletarians have nothing to lose but their chains. They have a world to win. To be radical is to grasp things by the root. The theory of communists may be summed up in the single sentence: abolition of private property. Political power, properly so called, is merely the organized power of one class for oppressing another. Moments are the elements of profit. The demand to give up the illusions about its condition is the demand to give up a condition that needs illusions. In history, as in nature, decay is the laboratory of life. Accumulate, accumulate. This is Moses and the prophets. The road to hell is paved with good intentions. I am a machine, condemned to devour books. Capital is dead labor, which, vampire-like, lives only by sucking living labor, and lives the more labor it sucks. The ruling ideas of each age have ever been the idea of its ruling class. The increase in value of the world of things is directly proportional to the decrease in value of the human world. The tradition of all dead generations weighs like a nightmare on the brains of the living. In proportion, therefore, as the repulsiveness of the work increases, the wage decreases. Let the ruling classes tremble at a communistic revolution. The proletarians have nothing to lose but their chains. They have a world to win. It is not the consciousness of men that determines their being, but, on the contrary, their social being that determines their consciousness. The last capitalist we hang shall be the one who sold us the rope. Go on, get out. Last words are for fools who haven't said enough. If anything is certain, it is that I myself am not a Marxist. We have no compassion, and we ask no compassion from you. When our turn comes, we shall not make excuses for the terror. The production of too many useful things results in too many useless people. Under no pretext should arms and ammunition be surrendered. Any attempt to disarm the workers must be frustrated by force if necessary. Necessity is blind until it becomes conscious. Freedom is the consciousness of necessity. To be radical is to go to the root of the matter. For man, however, the root is man himself. You must be aware that the reward for labor and quantity of labor are quite disparate things. From each according to their ability, to each according to their need. Philosophers have hitherto only interpreted the world in various ways. The point, however, is to change it. As individuals express their life, so they are. Social progress can be measured by the social position of the female sex. Merely quantitative differences beyond a certain point pass into qualitative changes. Money is the alienated essence of man's labor and life, and this alien essence dominates him as he worships it. Just as man is governed, in religion, by the products of his own brain, so, in capitalist production, he is governed by the products of his own hand. Society does not consist of individuals, but expresses the sum of interrelations, the relations within which these individuals stand. Religion is the sigh of the oppressed creature, the heart of a heartless world, and the soul of soulless conditions. It is the opium of the people. Here is no royal road to science, and only those who do not dread the fatiguing climb of its steep paths have a chance of gaining its luminous summits. The oppressed are allowed, once every few years, to decide which particular representatives of the oppressing class are to represent and repress them. The education of all children, from the moment that they can get along without a mother's care, shall be in state institutions. All science would be superfluous if the outward appearance and the essence of things directly coincided. Society, as a whole, is more and more splitting up into two great hostile camps. Religion is the sigh of the oppressed creature, the heart of a heartless world, just as it is the spirit of a spiritless situation. It is the opium of the people.